Hello, my name is Mrs. Chalmers. Welcome to our numeracy strategy of the day. Here in Inverclyde, we use various strategies to help us calculate addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. We use these strategies from primary 3 to primary 7 and beyond. Being able to add, subtract, multiply and divide in different ways is a really useful skill to have. Today, we will focus on the process of addition, and the strategy we will use is reordering. Our learning intention today is to use pictorial representations and abstract thinking to solve addition tasks. Abstract thinking is just number sense. It's about knowing how numbers are made. Our success criteria is to show, draw and describe how to solve an addition problem using the reordering strategy, and then to apply this strategy to similar problems. Have you got your pencil and paper ready? If you need to pause the video to get organised, you can do that just now. Here is your first calculation, 23 add on 54. How would you solve this one? There are lots of different strategies we could use to find the answer. We need to see which one works best for us, or decide on which strategy is the most efficient. That is, which strategy helps us come to the answer more easily. Of course, today we are thinking about reordering. Sometimes a problem can be more easily worked out by changing the order of the numbers. This time we're changing it from 23 add on 54 to 54 add on 23. Why do you think that might be easier to do? Why don't you have a go both ways and see which one is more efficient? Pause the video just now and have a go. Did you find it easier to add the smaller number onto the bigger number? I know I do. Here is the second example. 2 plus 7 plus 8 plus 5 plus 3. How would you solve this one? They're all very small numbers to add, but is there an easier way of adding them? If I reorder this sum to 2 add on 8 and 7 add on 3 and add 5 on at the end, it becomes a much more easy sum to do because I've put the numbers that make 10 together. Can you see that? Let's have another go. 68 add on 31, add on 22, add on 9. Pause the video here and see if you can use the reordering strategy to work out this calculation. Remember to look for pairs that add to a multiple of 10. That will really help you with our new strategy. By putting 68 with 22, I get to the answer of 90, a multiple of 10, because I know that 8 plus 2 makes 10. 31 add on 9 gives me 40. 1 and 9 gives me 10. And then I can add those two much more easily. 90 and 40 giving me 130 is a much easier calculation than 68 add on 31, add on 22, add on 9. I could still work it out in that order and I would reach the same answer of 130. But I think the reordering strategy is much more efficient, don't you? Here is a trickier example. 254, add on 45, add on 56, add on 25. How could you reorder these numbers to make it easier to add? Can you see any pairs that would make a multiple of 10? Pause the video here and have a go. I spotted that 254 add on 56 would give me a multiple of 10 because I knew that 4 and 6 gives me a tens number. 254 add on 56 is 310. I also noticed that 45 add on 25 both had 5s in the ones column, which gives me a multiple of 10. 45 and 25 gives me 70. It's much easier to add on 310 and 70 to give me 380 than order 254, add on 45, add on 56, add on 25. Maybe you could show an adult how you worked this out and explain why this is an efficient method for this calculation. It's now your turn to try out some addition problems using the reordering strategy. You can start at the first column, and if you find them too easy, move on to the next column. You might also need to use some other strategies that we have learned for the trickier sums. Pause the video while you complete the task. When you have finished, you can share your work with your teacher. You will also find another activity and a link to an online game to practice your addition. Good luck! This activity is called Dartboard. You could use some paper for this activity, but it's lots of fun if you have some chalk and you go outside and draw it on the ground. You can draw your dartboard with 2-digit numbers or 3-digit numbers, depending on how much of a challenge you want. Once you have drawn your dartboard with your numbers, take 3 counters or stones and throw them onto the dartboard. Look at the numbers that they land on. Write them down and make a calculation. Work out the answers. Remember to try and use the reordering strategy if you can. I hope you have lots of fun and find someone else to join in with you. Here is a link to an online website. You will be able to play lots of different games to help you practice addition. I hope you find a game that you like and perhaps share it with a friend. Maybe your friend will give you a recommendation from one of the games they have played. I hope you have lots of fun.